Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA, Cardano. Yeah, we are deep in resistance now for this possible wave 4. I did explain that in the previous video. ABC didn't end here, that was the ideal retracement, but I told you in a wave 4 we can also without a problem move a little bit higher here to the 27 cent level, which we did. Yeah. So, however, this now takes a weird shape, this pattern. You could call it some kind of an ascending wedge, which generally is to be considered some kind of a bearish pattern, pattern of exhaustion, trend continuation pattern to the downside, you could argue. Doesn't always work out, but it would basically be in line with my expectation that we are just in a wave 4. Now, in terms of wave structure here, I have to go to the 30-minute chart now. Doesn't appear to be a simple ABC anymore. I mean, it could be. This could still be an A wave. This could be a B wave. And then we would have here the C wave. However, that appears to be a little bit short now. So A. Well, okay. I mean, the very first target that you would normally get for a wave C is the 61.8 extension. That has been pretty much here the close point of that candle here at 26.9 cents. It could be an ABC. You might also consider that a WXY. Depending on the subwaves, doesn't really make a difference. Sometimes it doesn't really make too much difference to and sometimes it doesn't make sense to really look into the lower level wave count here to understand is it WXY or an ABC, if really what is relevant are the key support and resistance areas in this aspect here, in this instance, because we've reached the ideal retracement in wave 4. We moved a little bit higher to the 50%, touched it, basically broke down here. Is quite a strong rejection from up there. And we would have to assume now that a wave 5 to the downside is starting soon. Indication that this is happening would be a break below 26.1 cents, this swing low. And then it could take us into the region around 25 cents. Why 25 cents? I think we calculated that in the previous video. We do that by taking the length of the wave 1, go to the high of the wave 4. And yeah, gives you the 1-to-1 ratio is 25.2 cents would be the first target. The, let's call it extension target, would actually be 24 cents, the 1.618 extension. What happens if we retrace a little bit more? Would that be bullish? No, it wouldn't be bullish. This pattern is certainly at the moment nothing else than bearish. I mean, it could always be a leading diagonal of some sort, but then we need to wait always for confirmation when we have diagonal patterns. I won't rule out completely that we have a substantial low in place here. But then this would now need to make a higher low in the retracement and break above this high. Then I would believe that we have maybe something else going on here, which might be a little bit more bullish. However, you know, it would be way too early to talk about a trend reversal. I think we are still in a state where for most altcoins, if not all, we are going to see new lows, also for ADA included. Again, the levels I gave you are the key resistance for wave 4. If we push any higher, you know, it could be a wave 2 then. We might have another 1-2 setup, or might need to rethink here the higher level scenario. I mean, could it be that this wave 3 was already finished? That would allow for a little bit more of a retracement then. Would need to look at the subwaves again. Find that unlikely, but it's certainly also possible. If we count this whole move here as a diagonal, because if I'm looking at this wave C as a diagonal, a so-called 3-3-3-3-3 pattern where all of the subwaves are ABCs, then this might be possible. I would find a way probably to count this here as an A wave, a B wave, and a C wave. Then here the wave 2 anyway, ABC, then the wave 3 would be ABC. Then we would here also the wave 4 be an ABC and we would come down. So there are possibilities to construct it. If it is this wave 4 and if it's a diagonal, I mean, we might look at quite a strong retracement, to be fair, but we won't really know that until we break above that 27 cent level here. But overall, for me, the trend is clearly still down. I didn't want to delete these. And the next target to the downside, next support area for me would be around 25 cents. Let's zoom out again onto the 4-hour chart. Or maybe we'll pick the daily, because we've obviously made sort of new lows in this bear market here. Just to see where is actually for ADA the main cluster of support. Let's say at the VRVP. I think I did that in a previous video. The real massive volume, historical volume, starts actually in this region here. I'm going to add a huge rectangle or support area now on the chart, starting, I would say, at 18 cents. Because these levels suddenly get realistic, right? Huge spike here at around the 10-cent area. So all of this here is a key and massive support area located between 18 cents and basically, 2 cents. I mean, below 2 cents, all support is gone. We're far away from that. I don't hope we'll get there. But this is definitely a key support area starting at around 18 cents, where I think we have a significant chance to turn around, if not earlier. But I start to doubt that it will be earlier, considering my overall expectation that Bitcoin is still going to drop further. I think we're entering here a phase, and that is slightly concerning. Bitcoin still is probably looking for another low. We talked about that. Short-term upside still possible, but the problem is that with this short-term upside that we saw in the last few days, or this week for Bitcoin, Ethereum before it broke down, a lot of the altcoins didn't follow that upside, and that was a bit concerning, and now they are dropping, so that is a bit concerning. For many altcoins, just made a gala video, which is just dropping and dropping, so it's a bit, We need to see where that takes us. Just be careful with your cash, just be careful with catching the falling knife, And hopefully you liked the update about ADA. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.